And we welcome you to the top matchup of the weekend from South Bend, Indiana. It is #1 Notre Dame and #3 Syracuse set to meet here today in the ACC opener from our Lotta Stadium.
Mullen, the foe goes for Syracuse. 2 violations already and 1 loss.
Yeah, one more 30-second extra.
Yeah, and that's a big deal, Mike. Oh, you better be careful. You better be careful. They're going to call Notre Dame for goalie interference.
Chris Kavanaugh swings it over for Eric Dobson.
Good matchup for Dobson.
Gets a step, takes it right in, shoots, and the save made by Will Mark.
Big time stop by Mark. 6'4", 220. He's a bit of a flopper. At that time, he guessed right, and he went down. Notre Dame will be slow to double team.
Ball knocked away. And it's going to be picked out by Entenmann.
And Mike, that time they got there with the double. It's a nice wing dodge by the Orange. A little bit of hesitation, and next thing you know, the window shuts in your face. You're getting pinched up. The face-off story may be the strongest storyline so far, though. Notre Dame wins face-offs, they're going to set a fast pace. If Syracuse can win some face-offs, I think they're going to slow this game down.
Oh,
right now the Orange defense is reeling.
Devin McLean
putting the short stick on Hiltz and attackman. Hiltz is not a dodger, he's a feeder.
There it is, first save for Entenmann here today for Notre Dame. There's one, and the save from Entenmann that time, and Finn Thompson's offering. That's 2 saves now for Entenmann. That one not quite with what they needed. Would have been a hat trick for him here. Would have made it a 1-goal game. Instead, Irish now with a 2-goal advantage, and the save by Mark. Couldn't get the cleanup though, and it's put in by Devin McLean.
This shows you the difference. At one end, Entenmann's has great rebound control. This time, Mark just lets that one bounce off of his cross. You got to give this a little bit of half a cradle to keep that. They used to call that the Maxwell twist, based on a guy that I idolized named Mike Maxwell. You got to twist your wrist to get that ball to stay in the goalie pocket. A little half cradle. Next thing you know, the ball pops out and McLean's there. Slow to support. They don't want to leave Taylor. And so they're holding on their double teams. And that's why Notre Dame scored unassisted goals.
We're talking about number 13 there, Taylor for Notre Dame. But the shot there from Chris Kavanaugh, saved by Will Mark.
A great stop by Mark.
6 saves.
Yeah, that's when he needed, okay? And that can trigger his hot streak. He comes into this game 71% over the last 3 games. He's been on fire. I had him on my podcast this week. What an amazing young man. Danville, California, went to prep school in New England, played at LIU, transfers to Syracuse, credits his dad, Chris. A likable, you got a chance, it's Lax All-Stars. It's about 30 minutes. Will and I just talk like 2 goalies will.
4th quarter right now here as well.
That's a final.
Today.
That's a final.
Oh, final. Got it.
15-11, Hopkins wins. Army beats North Carolina by 1 with a comeback. Virginia beats Harvard up in Boston. Our stat man who's helping us today, pulling the greatest doubleheader in sports history.
That's right.
Bird dog that during halftime. I can't imagine. It's not like Notre Dame's defense is blowing me away here, Mike. Notre Dame's made some mistakes on defense.
But their offense with 10, almost 11, the save there made by Will Mark. Here's Pat Kavanaugh. It's only the 2nd real road game of the season, with, if you will, true road game for Syracuse. Save again, Mark. Loose ball in front.
One-handed shot by Kavanaugh. He's doubling up with the football team during spring practice and lacrosse. Been going to meetings for football, trying to learn their new terminology.
Mark with the save here. Will Mark with the save. So here he is.
Gets a switch.
Face on. Passes it up. Shot, save, Mark that time from McLean. They offer him.
Good angle play by Will Mark. He's big. He's 6'4". I love him. I think he's one of the top 5 goalies in the country.
It's Muley. Syracuse, 15 to shoot. Trying here here from South Bend. And the Irish, who've been knocking on the door for so many years, right? And they finally break through last year, the national title. And a save here by Entenmann in goal. And player down. Scoring in the third in favor of Notre Dame. It's a 10-5 game at halftime. Trying to get it down low there. Now it's loose and it's picked up by the Irish.
Great grounder and good circle by Entenmann. So there's not much time left, but please.
Yeah.
Do you want to win? You want to win championships, or do you want to become popular on Twitter and Instagram?
Don't need that. Down 6. Thinking quality of shots too as well. Quint, that one's better, and it's saved from going in by Entenmann. Shot clock was expiring. They got one off the face-off that took 4 seconds. They had back-to-back goals, scored in 39 seconds. They've had some good runs here. Here's a save by Will Mark.
Really well tracked. Mark tracking that pass, and so he's ready, locked in, and seeing the ball as it hits Devin McLean's stick. You don't want to turn with the pass. You have to turn ahead of the pass.
It's back over to the stick of Spallina. Working up top, back down low, extra pass. Oh, what a save!
Oh my gosh. Was that a save? That calm mind? But what we've seen is never quit, never give up, never quit. Dive right across the goal. Boom. Gets his stick on it, pipe to pipe. You got one chance to make this. You may as well sell out. He turns, pivots, sell out. Incredible, incredible save by Entenmann.
That was awesome.
Just not going to quit.
Absolutely right.
Just not going to quit. In his mind, he can make every save.
What does the Orange have here? Opportunity to cut it right back to 3. Another save from Entenmann on the shot that time from Burt Whistle. 14th save.
I tell you, City Lax has been.
It's Pat Cavanaugh. Shot clock's at 15. Chris Cavanaugh, save mark. That is his 14th of the day. And what about defensively here?
Now you got to press out. Now you got to press out. Oh, I do not.
And Notre Dame with a huge crowd here today on this final Saturday in March, Charlotta Stadium. They witnessed a 14-12 win for the Fighting Irish over number 3 Syracuse. They improved to 6-1 on the campaign.